May I say I am not too excited about AI? Look, I know in a world of TikTok, attention is in the toilet, and I don't want to spoil it, but give me just 5 minutes to make a few points of emphasis and maybe some new evidence on why we should all be extremely worried about artificial intelligence. They won't even tell us what it all is, but that we should be bought in and all in when people are jobless and bawling. Frankly, it's a little appalling. But hey, at least we can write emails faster, right? We're standing on top of a future disaster site, but we'll just figure that out after, right? Companies screaming loud as a whistle. We can't stop it. It's a missile. I don't care how intelligent it is. It's still artificial. I want the real Allen Iverson tripping and then driving to the hoop. They want the fake Allen Iverson flipping on the moon. I'm not going to applaud it. Frankly, I think they're higher than an astronaut is if they think we're not going to audit it. You want to make art without the artist? That's not what art is. I want to see someone actually invest the time and then overcome obstacles, then become unstoppable. I mean, that's what shows us what's possible. But if you just train a computer on what's topical, you skip the hard struggles, and that shit's not optional. And if you're fighting on the other side, you're responsible. And I picture you in a medieval castle wearing a monocle, trying to make every last piece of humanity optimal, and it's so paradoxical. Because the beauty of all this is authentic imperfection, not an algorithm infection that sucks away any last bit of connection. I want to see a real human in the projects they've acted in. This is an arms race to a dark place where everyone ends up with a scarred face, where a guitar case will be used as a hard place for large plates, because who needs to play guitar when an AI with a sharp taste can shred way better than someone with a heart rate? But I totally trust Sam Altman to keep us out of harm's way. He literally told us not to trust him. This just in, if someone says not to trust him, maybe don't trust him, but maybe I'm just grim. They have an awful illness of growth, no matter what it takes. This happened in Jurassic Park until they looked up and said, what the fuck did we make? I don't know about you, but I don't want AI to get rid of me, push us into some absent-minded infinity of fake imagery with perfect symmetry and blatant mimicry of what humans created skillfully. I guess if that's the future, maybe it should just get rid of me. Because a world of averages is average at best. I mean, I don't mean to suggest that these companies are obsessed with test after test to build a war chest, and actually, Peter Thiel did just confess to giving talks about the Antichrist. That sounds pretty possessed. And if you think reality won't look like science fiction, go listen to Geoffrey Hinton. The godfather of AI has been on a mission to warn of the dangers of these AI systems, but no one will listen. He thinks AI will take out the human race. He has no case. Put that idiot back in his place. Well, actually, he won the Nobel Prize in 2024 for his work in the space. Amidst idiocracy, people are fighting for good. I thought writing this could actually inspire people to proactively look at what could happen at the end of this book. This is worse than the Manhattan Project. At least countries could meet and keep bombs contained. When AI can sustain and gain without needing the human brain, it will do everything to reign, even if that means humans don't remain. Isn't this amazingly insane? This is an aggressive invasion growing at an exponential equation, but the smartest people working on it don't even know the destination. Are we going to feed our families with server farms? Is this a call to robotic arms? They say this will create abundance indefinitely, but they say it delicately because genuinely they have no clue how this plays out eventually. Maybe I'm just a farmer when the tractor was invented, fearful of humans augmented by technology untested and impacts fully comprehended. But it does seem different this time. Ambition and patient growth, the only sign that we follow completely blind, no future for humans defined, smarter algorithms design, critical thinking in decline, depression on the rise, and I'm sure we'll all be surprised when the prize is more lies and likely demise under the guise of less work and more time to get high. Guys, please open your eyes. So let's just keep building a rocket that's pointed straight at Earth for the sole purpose of seeing how much we could be worth. The only way to prevent this is if countries actually come together, which unfortunately right now seems less likely than ever. So for now, we're on a path none of us got to choose, where one country wins, but we all still lose. I know it's easy to keep living and say, well, what can I do? Well, at least become aware. Maybe do just a little to prepare, because I swear in very little time, you could be jobless screaming, life's not fair, because you ignored warnings like these that laid it out bare. Or maybe you need another dopamine hit. So you go back and stare at a guy cooking a medium rare, or a girl dancing and flipping her hair, or a funny encounter with a bear. But it won't be funny when your family's scared. Say a prayer. You like this? It's probably because AI couldn't write this. Am I the crazy one?